Thursday. Yes, it is Thankful Thursday. It is a good day. Mm-mm-mm. I woke up this morning feeling great. And I say that because I haven't been feeling great the last couple of, we'll say, months. I haven't been in the best of health, but I woke up this morning. I even woke up, first I got some rest. I haven't been sleeping for a few months now. Then I woke up early, which never happens. I mean, extra early. And I even left out my home early as well, which also never happens. And I'm in good spirits. Oh yes, I'm in good spirits. I naturally try to maintain a good attitude, but today is like everything is in sync. My mind, my spirit, my body is all in sync. It's not just my words and my mind wanting to be happy and be positive. It's all in one accord this morning. So yes, I slept, woke up early, even did a little workout this morning. I don't like to work out. I don't like to work out. Some people like, oh, you just don't work out, so you just, that's why you said it. No, used to go to the gym, used to have a trainer, used to walk outside. Don't like working out. Don't like it. Don't know if I'm ever gonna like it. I know it's good for you. Don't like it. Yes, got up, left out early. We'll say early, because I usually just leave out right on time to get to work right on time. So left out a little bit earlier today. And I also did something that I never do. I bought breakfast. I wouldn't really call it breakfast. I got 2 hash browns. And I even made a quick smoothie before I left out. Again, usually I don't even have time for that. Now, because I haven't been sleeping the last few months, I usually fall asleep after 5, 6 a.m. when it's time for me to start getting up for work, and usually struggling to get up to get to work because I'm so tired. So I mentioned all these things to get into a few other things. So the breakfast thing, okay, we'll get into that after. So I woke up I'm just going to thank God that I woke up in good spirits. But I want to talk about my not so in good health situation. Well, so when I hit 40, all these things started happening to me. I thought I was in good health. I had lost a lot of weight. I was eating well. I felt great. All type of things started happening to me. Knee pain, hip pain, shoulder pain, my hands getting numb, all these different things happening to me. And just a few days ago, I injured myself. In addition to all those other things that's been happening, been happening. I also add on to the injuries, just constant weight gain. No matter how I'm exercising, eating well, nothing is happening. But throughout my health journey in the last year and a half, because I'm now, I think I'm 41. I was about to say 42. No, I think I'm turning 42 this year. So I'm 41. I've been to a naturopath. I've been to chiropractors, massage therapists. I've been to spine specialists. I've been to a lot of different service providers in order to get myself back to good health. Get myself back restored, reset, refix, whatever it is. And I want to say this more, that I'm grateful for service providers. Because the naturopath, they have their own way of doing things. The chiropractor has their own way. The physiotherapist has their own way. The massage therapist has their own way. Everyone has their own way of doing things. But what I want to say is that I'm grateful for all of them. I'm grateful for all of them. I'm grateful for service providers. I am grateful. Do I want to be going through all this? No, I don't. But I've learned something. Every time I go through something and I overcome or I come out, the Lord allows me to be an example to others, to teach them from that experience and be a resource to them. So I guess I will journey this process out, because I plan to get myself back in good health. I plan to 100%. Doesn't matter what it's going to take, what it's going to cost, where I have to go, I'm going to continue. And so I also want to give it up for search for providers, and that's going to lead me into why I mentioned that I got breakfast this morning. But just to piggyback on that story, I'm going to go back to an example prior. So maybe like 2-3 years ago, I went to Popeyes. I don't really go to Popeyes because their chicken is usually raw, and I'm just not a fan of Popeyes chicken. But I had this little spicy mini sandwich that my girlfriend had bought me one day. Not my girlfriend, my friend that's a girl, okay? bought me one day. I think we were going to church, and we had like evening church, and she was like, "Hey, I'm gonna pick up two mini sandwiches at Popeyes. Do you want one?" I've never had it, but she said use the word spicy. I love anything spicy. So I said, and I had it. And I remember one night I was heading home and I was really hungry. I didn't know what I wanted. I was like, let me go to Popeyes and get that little sandwich. And I went there and I bought the sandwich. And the girl offered such great service that I tipped her more than what my order was. And the Lord taught me something that night. He said to me, it's not where you're placed, because I can bless you anywhere, whether you're making much or making little. Because that girl probably didn't even expect that. I don't know if other people are tipping her. I don't know if other people are tipping her that much. But her attitude, I was only with her for what, a minute and a half? She was just so great. Something about her was just so great. I just had to tip her. Now, I'm naturally a tipper. People don't usually tip going through the drive-thru. I did that again this morning. That's why I said I'm going to mention, that's why I'm saying I'm going to piggyback on that story. So I haven't done that lately. I haven't done it in a while, because when I go to restaurants and stuff, I tip. But not when I go to the drive-thru. I haven't done a drive-thru tip since that. I know I'm lying. I think I've done it maybe 1 or 2 times after, but not very often. I did it again this morning. As I said, I don't buy breakfast in the morning. Number one, I don't even eat until 12 o'clock. I usually fast out the whole morning, eat at 12. And if I eat, it's usually going to be a green juice or something. I made a smoothie, said I'm going to bring it to work. But what happened, the truth is, why I ended up buying breakfast today is I didn't eat yesterday, and I was so hungry. I was so hungry all night. I'm like, I have to eat something this morning. And even though I was trying to think, no, you can get through it, I think I'm going to have my smoothie for lunch. So I didn't want to drink it this morning. Now, I bought 2 hash browns. Okay, I went to McDonald's. And the girl was just so outstanding from when she greeted me on the intercom to when she took the order. I don't usually have cash in my purse, but I had some cash. And I said to her, she goes to me, how are you doing this morning? I said to her, not as great as you. She goes, if you only knew. If you only knew. And I was thinking to myself, wow, listen to you. And you're saying to me, if I only knew, but you sound so great. I'm not saying people don't have problems. People have problems. But she was so, you would never think, just because of how she was behaving. And I went into I paid with my card. Not because I didn't have cash to pay for my hash browns, but I like to collect my points, okay? If I'm gonna use cash and get no points, I'm gonna use my card and get my points and then pay my card, okay? So I like to get my points. And my points are a lot when you go through fast food restaurants. So I tapped my card, and then I went into my purse quickly, and I said to her, are you allowed to keep this for yourself? And she looked at me, she goes, oh, thank you. And she looked like she was about to cry. And I was reminded by that. Again, she's at a fast food place, and this is an elderly woman. She's definitely not in her 40s, maybe early 50s. She's definitely over 40, or maybe she just looks that way. I don't know. We'll say she's 40 to 60. And I was reminded, because even my own job here, highly underpaid. We won't go there. And I keep saying to the Lord, please deliver me from this place. I've applied for the jobs, nothing has happened, but I know God has me here for a reason. He's teaching me other things outside of finances, because he continues to provide for me. Although I don't make enough money to cover my needs, he always works it out. He always allows someone to come and bless me, or for me to do something to get extra money. He always works it out outside of my regular salary job. And I smiled, because I was just thinking, okay, Lord, you're reminding me. It's not about where you work and how much you make. God can bless you. You don't know who's going to come to your workplace. You don't know when you have the right attitude and you behave in the right manner. You don't know who's watching you. Now, I'm not no millionaire. If I was, I probably would have given her more. But I'm not. But I'm just saying, you don't know who's going to pass through your workplace, your place of employment. So always have a good attitude. When I quit my part-time job a few months ago. I've been there for almost 10 years. I used to work for Home Depot. And it took me a long time to make that decision to quit. And I said to the Lord, I need you to provide for me, because leaving this job is going to create a problem with my finances. And I just decided I'm just gonna walk away. And he's been working it out, so I'm grateful. And I've met so many people, although I was working their minimum wage, and every time they raised my pay, it was like what, by 30 cents, 65 cents, no matter how many years I was there. And I've had so many contacts just by working at that place. I've met so many I had so many contacts, resources, people who have helped me renovate my place for free because of my great customer service. If I wasn't there, I wouldn't have had that. I would have had to pay for those services. Yes, one might say you might have had a better paying job and you could have been able to afford it. Maybe. I don't know. But I'm just saying to you, just as they say, grow where you're planted. And if you don't like it, you're not a tree. Move. And if you can't move, just be grateful for where you're at. And so that's it for today. I'm doing a lot of talking, but a few points. I'm grateful, thankful for service providers, and remember to grow where you're planted. Grow where you're planted, and you just never know who might see you and who might bless you. So always have a good attitude. Always speak positively. All right. Take care, you guys.